Hello everyone and welcome to another live stream. It is Saturday, April 6th, and we're going to fight, I've decided we'll fight Arch-Tempered Zenajiva one more day, and then we'll do Arch-Tempered Kushala. I had a lot of fun with Arch-Tempered Zenajiva. There's a few weapons I want to take another look at. I might make maybe some counter build guides for it, and this would be a good way for me to pick up some of the content for that. There's a few weapons I felt did really well, and we're going to be exploring them. Here's the online session ID. Of course, you can find it in the description of the video if I didn't typo it like I usually do. You're going to hear a little bit of background noise there. Let's see. Yeah, you're going to hear the shower run. Alright, so the lance was one of the weapons that I thought did well. The lance did well, the longsword did well. Lance, longsword, insect glaive did well. Gunlance, of course, did well. Gunlance always does well, though. Everyone knows about Gunlance. I think I already made a Gunlance video, so I don't need to cover that. And then after that, maybe a glutton build as well. I suspect, actually, that the glutton does better than the Pierce heavy bowgun, which would make sense because, in general, the glutton's just better than almost all of the heavy bowguns in the game, except for maybe Dark Devourer for cluster bombs, right? So that is my goal today. I'll be recording some of the videos, and let's see, did I already share this to Discord? I did. Just making sure everything's ready to go. Well, and we're streaming. So why don't I go ahead and post to the board? Try to get a bunch of these done quickly. The stream might be a little shorter today because it is Saturday. I started using the bowguns thanks to you, so thank you. Oh, you're welcome. I'm glad I was able to help. Yeah, the bowguns can be confusing. Alright, we'll pick that up. Were we done with the build? I don't... Handicraft 1. We've got non-elemental boost. We're missing guard up, but I've been questioning how badly you actually need guard up. I don't know which moves guard up actually guards. It would be interesting to know, wouldn't it? Tell you guys what, why don't we play without guard up just because we want to find out what it actually does. Does that sound fair? I want to know what it does. We don't need Mind's Eye. Mind's Eye was great versus the Behemoth, actually. I really like that. I suppose we could just take Maximum Might. What are we at for Affinity? We're at 50% already. So normally Guard Up would go right here, but we're going to figure out... We'll put Footing here for now. We want to find out what exactly Guard Up allows you to guard. I'm sure it's something important, but we'll find out. We have Den, Haruhi, and Chad. Oh, I'm not going to say his whole name because I don't want to get demonetized, which is what's going to happen. We've got a Chad in the team, guys. Look out. It's going to be an easy fight. He's got a good name, gamer tag too, or I suppose a Steam name on PC, isn't it? Uh-oh, it says, error, YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. Let me check my computer to make sure that it's performing correctly. Give me 1 second, guys. Hopefully you guys can hear me like normal. Oh, my computer is actually, my computer's not overtasked. I don't know what's wrong. It just says I'm not receiving, it says YouTube's not receiving enough video. Weird. I'll try closing down Discord. I wonder if I can run a internet test. Internet speed test. Yeah, I'm going to call our provider again. Man, I don't know what the deal is. In America, we don't have enough internet providers, man. We need more internet providers. Alright, so the download speed is normal. How about the upload speed? Yeah, the upload speed is normal too. Oh, I don't know what's doing it then. Maybe YouTube's having trouble. It's not my computer, and it's not my internet. Wow, that sucks, man. It could be OBS as well, but I don't know. Alright, well, let's go ahead and move on then. Wow, that really sucks. Must be YouTube. It's gotta be. So here's Tareth Sword Fire with a very straightforward build. That's great. how do I say his name? Haruhi, and he's got the heavy bone horn and wide range. That makes sense. So he's going to play a support role, and he's going to give everyone environmental resist. And the Chad here has Tariff Assault support, which I think is a great option. Alright, this is pretty straightforward as well. Actually, I'm not seeing Weakness Exploit on his build. Maybe he just wanted max might. Let's go ahead and eat. What do we have? We don't have access to Feline Insurance. We're going to go ahead and eat Moxie. Alright, there we go. Also tell me as well. I don't know what he meant by that. Alright, we already refreshed this. Yeah, weird. YouTube is just telling me that it's not getting enough video to maintain smooth streaming. Oh, I'm already seeing it. In fact, the stream's like, I want to say the stream's a few minutes behind already. Wow, that just sucks, man. Well, we're just going to go with it. We're going to go with the flow. We'll see what happens. I wonder if I should have reset my laptop before going, but I feel like I really didn't need to. Oh, cool. He must have used the demon drug. Alright, and let's go ahead and record. We're going to record this. Alright. We'll put on the Rocksteady mantle. First run of the day, I'm always a little slow on the first run. Alright, we get better damage on his head. One, two, three. Oh, he is using a beam. One, two, three. Three. What's he doing? Let's go for the tail, I guess. Go for the tail. So with the lance, you get these running attacks that allow you to reposition quickly, and the repositioning counts as an actual attack. Also, so far we've guarded everything, including the roar, which I was actually curious if that was guardable. So guard up so far has not been useful. I should run this test more often so that I understand guard up. Alright, we attack the tail there. Oh, he's going to use the tail, I think. Yes, he is. Ended that a little early. Alright, we're getting nice damage on the tail too. Seems to be similar to the head. Yeah, we get heavier damage on the tail. Oh, he definitely wants me to hurt him. Oh, I guarded it, it says, but it doesn't matter. Damn it, somebody's trying to send me a freaking friend request. They need a way to shut that down. That actually messed me up there. Don't friend me in the middle of the stream, please, guys. I'm going to figure out how to shut that off. That's really frustrating. Alright, we're going to go ahead and get some damage on his head. Yeah, we don't want that. I know people do that with my Xbox too, but I actually have an easy way to shut it down. Oh, I got hit by the second one. So I am able to guard the concentric rings. Ooh, I think that was Feline Insurance that time. Not Feline Insurance. I think Moxie saved us there. Alright, nice job, everyone. Looks like I'm hitting a rock right there. My cat meowing in the background. Alright, he's on cooldown. I wish I could attack his head. He's being protected by this rock, kind of. Yeah, look, his head's protected by the rock. Just bad location on his head, unfortunately. Oh. Got my stabby poke. 1, 2. You guys can see I've been able to stay on him pretty much the whole time. I'm never really not attacking, and I'm able to easily guard a lot of his moves. This is what we found out last time too. And the lance also just has pretty fair range on its attacks. Two, three. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's not what I wanted to use. That's okay, we guarded it. The rock is the MVP. Maybe for Zenajiva, not for me. Alright, we lost Haruhi. Alright, we get a few more stabs on this tail here. Oh. Wasn't sure if he was actually going to shoot me, but he did. He did shoot me. Also, you guys will notice this whole time we haven't actually used the temporal mantle. Just because we didn't need it, honestly. When you have a shield... Oh, he's going to go... Yeah, he's going to use this. When you have a shield, you just kind of guard everything. You know what I mean? 3. Oh, we didn't get the finishing thrust on the tail. That's okay. 2, 3. He's gonna run again. So you can see, when he goes running, we just go running, you know? That's all. Not complicated. He goes running, we go running. And so far, guard up has been completely unneeded, so that's interesting to note. Oh, I should have been ready to block that. Guard level, there is no guard on the... I have no guard as well. Oh. I blocked it. It's a little weird I was going to miss it there. Oh, he's using that again. Oh, that's too bad. We didn't get finishing thrust. Oh, and we missed the tail again. He moved it. No worries about that. We start stabbing the tail. Okay, he's using his wide sweep. What does he do with this tail when he's using that move? Let's find out. So he does move the tail a bit, doesn't he? 1, 2. Oh. At this point, it feels like I could cut the tail because I've already done so much damage. But every time... Oh, we're down to 1 life, folks. Which means I better not die. Ah, not close enough, honestly. Oh, missing the tail again. Oh, okay. We got him knocked over. Nice job, everyone. Alright, some good damage there. 1, 2... Oh, too far away. Oh, let's go ahead and put on the temporal mantle. Let's see if we can find a pod to shoot at him. Yeah, there's some pods right here. Let's go ahead and start shooting him. 1, 2, 3. Here's another one. Oh, but he is back down. Oh, and he roared. I didn't actually see he was winding up a roar. 1, 2, 3. He's exhausted. Finishing thrust. So when you can finish thrust on like a stationary target, you're generally supposed to. I should have turned a bit more. I should have turned behind me. Alright, we're not going to hit anything there. Come on, turn around. We also need to sharpen. Let's go ahead and do that real fast. We've got Temporal Mantle on, so we're able to safely. This is probably one of the best weapons for cutting his tail too, other than like slice ammo, because you're just able to get around so fast, you know? Nice job, nice job. 2, 3. That's his arm broken, his front arm. What's he doing? I couldn't see what he was doing there. Maybe he was doing something with his wings. 1. Oh, he moved. Okay, and this mantle's gone. Go ahead and take it off. I think I've been doing terrific damage this whole time. 1, 2, 3. Oh, nope, he's gonna kick me with his hand. What's he doing? Attacking with his tail here. I actually love to chop this tail off. 2, 3. Oh, he roared. Alright, we better go for his. As tempting as it is, there's his other hand. 1, 2, 3. Is it taking more damage now? I can't tell. Ah, he moved it away at the last second. Alright. What is he doing? Oh, there he goes. Yeah, I can't tell what he's doing because his body's behind me, and my volume is completely turned down for the stream, so I can't hear anything. If I was wearing my headphones, I could hear what he was doing. No, that's too bad. Ah, I thought maybe that would reach, but it didn't. 1. Oh, there he goes. He's dead. Nice job, everybody. All that damage to the tail, and it didn't break off. So there we go. That was one of the weapons that I thought is actually a very good matchup for fighting the not the extremist, the it's so early in the morning I've forgotten his name. Arch-Tempered Xeno'jiiva. There's just so many names to remember in this game. I think that the Lance actually does have a pretty good matchup. You guys could see how if I wanted to be somewhere, I could just be somewhere and it would turn into an attack. And that's really what's working well here. I could just aim toward a target and chase it. Heavy Bowgun Abuser reporting in. Good job, Chad. Alright, very good. I'll go ahead and save that recording. Oh, actually, tell you what. Let's get the build and the recording as well at first, before we do that. It was 11 minutes. That was a pretty fast run. And we'll go ahead and show off the build now. Oops. So we didn't actually use guard up for anything, which to me says you probably don't need guard up for this fight. We had attack boost, crit eye, tremor resist, health boost, crit boost, weakness exploit. I'm going to guess you probably need guard up for that really wide sweeping beam attack that he uses. But if you're smart with the lance, you're going to dash attack toward him, get behind his head, and then you don't need to guard it at all. Does that make sense? So you never have to guard it. All right, now we're going to stop the recording. Go ahead and stop that, and I'll go ahead and name it. We'll name that Lance versus Xeno'jiiva. Very good. Well, I got a whole bunch of recordings I have to delete. Delete these. Sorry about this. I'm clearing a few of these other videos that weren't very good recordings. Alright, so the lance was one of the weapons that I thought actually did very well. What other weapons did well? Longsword was another one of the weapons, because Longsword actually just has a great deal of vertical and horizontal range, and is able to foresight slash through many of Zenjiva's attacks because they're so slow, right? Like, you get plenty of time to think about what you're going to do. So we go over to Longsword. Longsword fire, I feel like most people won't necessarily have that. Divine Slasher, we'll use this one. Why not? It's fair. And then the build is going to look very similar. Elementless, Mighty. Let's see how we're looking on affinity. 30%, that's not enough. So we could probably get rid of this and take another Mighty. That's going to bring us up to 40. Oh, my heater just came on. Give me one moment, guys. I'm going to turn the heater off. We have like the loudest heater air conditioner ever. It's just very loud. So Vitality, I'm going to recommend Vitality to everyone, honestly. Any new player who's looking for counter builds probably should have Vitality. Handicraft, Elementalist, Mighty. Alright. 40%, huh? Oh, we don't need the Handicraft. There we go. Handicraft comes off. Mighty goes on. Got it. Got it. Alright, that's looking really good. Manage items. Refresh the item. So we're going to do Longsword again, because I thought Longsword actually did really well against him. Gameconomist. He's got a smiley face. Alright, we'll collect these guys. And we'll go up to the canteen. Eat a meal. No feline insurance for me, so I'm going to go straight for Moxie. Cybera says, don't expect Arch-Tempered Nergigante before June. Actually, Cybera, I have a suspicion, and not a very good one, but I have a suspicion next week they're going to announce the Spring Festival. That's not confirmed by anything. I'm just looking at the pattern. They're releasing all of the Arch-Tempered monsters I notice on consoles, and they've reached Arch-Tempered Zora Magdaros. So my suspicion is this. They'll either announce the Spring Festival after Arch-Tempered Zora Magdaros, which would be next week, or they're going to have 2 weeks from now the announcement. They're going to do Zora Magdaros and then Arch-Tempered Zenitsuva. The worst case scenario is 3 weeks from now they'll have, you know, like Arch-Tempered Cove to Roth again and then release it, but that's a worst case scenario. That's what I'm thinking. Best case scenario is next week. I do have a suspicion. So here's Empress Cain Ruin. He's using the Empress... Oh, what is he using? Dragon King Eye Patch, Dragon Mail, Empress Vambraces, Dragon Coil. Kind of a... Oh, yeah, he's kind of an odd build here. Master's Charm. And then we have Terrath Assault Support. This has been a very popular build. It's a very safe build. And somebody whose name I can't pronounce using Truge Balg. It's got Max Handicraft. He's going to be jumping all around Zenjiva, very likely. Alright, very cool. Let's get started. It was me waving. Do you know if Gameconomist is going to do Arch-Tempered Kushala on console today? So Rudy, I'm probably going to do it tomorrow, if I do stream it tomorrow at all. But I'm not going to do Arch-Tempered Kushala de Aura today necessarily. I wouldn't bet on that. There's a very small chance I stream again tonight. Very small chance. Just depends on what we have going on. Alright, let's go beat him up. Mega Barrel Bomb. Oh, he's already here. Alright. I did not hit record. God damn it. Hold on, let me hit record on this. Alright, we're recording. Oops. I delayed the attack too long, hoping to use Foresight Slash. And I didn't realize he was getting ready to roar. Damn it, man. God, the same thing happened twice. He interrupted me both times. And I didn't Foresight Slash his roar either. If only I was better at the Longsword. I'm actually still learning. It's one of my least used weapons. So he has moves like this, really long attacks that allow you to use your Spirit Blade pretty effectively. Like, you're not going to mess up Spirit Blade because he's in that super long animation. Alright, I'm starting to get tired of getting tremored from those wings. I should play with headphones. I would be able to hear that he's getting ready to roar. Taking a lot of damage from the hot floor there. Timed that really badly. So you have to wait for the eruptions to show up on the ground and then use it. I might do another longsword run, try to get a better looking run out of this. Too early again, too early on the Spirit Blade there. Oops, somebody got hit by that. Oh, that didn't work. Scared to use my Helmbreaker there because I'm worried he's gonna move. That didn't work either. God damn, man. That was just bad timing. Alright. Should have tried to guard that, but I didn't. Not guard it. Foresight Slash that. There's no point in doing that because I wasn't going to hit his tail. He's tired. Try to set those off for the guy using the insect glaive. Of course. And I get tremored. Ouch. Gotta be careful there. Yeah, we're gonna have another run. I think after one round with the longsword, I'll play much better on the next try. Alright. I actually saw him winding up the roar there, like I could visually see it, so I was able to dodge it pretty fast. Give me the slinger bomb. Ah, you gotta be kidding, I aimed it poorly. And that one just didn't land because he was too high up. Oh right, you can't dodge it. Nice. Oh, I can't believe that didn't hit anything. Oh, there it goes. Woo! Did I get knocked out? Yeah, I did. Rewards decreased to 0. That's too bad. So, I guess what I should have done maybe is I should have waited for him to attack before using Spirit Helmbreaker. In that case, what happened was I landed the move successfully, but I was up in the air when he went into his next move, which meant I could no longer dodge. The other thing I could have done there, I probably should have been using my Temporal Mantle. I didn't use my mantles the whole time. Let's go ahead and repost. I'm sorry, everyone. Yeah, that was a big oof. Yeah, if I'd been wearing my Temporal Mantle, I would have actually been okay. I just wasn't wearing it. We'll go ahead and stop that recording. That recording is bad. Who do we get? Den. Get up to the canteen real fast. Den Krulsif. Mic dead, huh? Oh, it's not dead on my computer. Let me know if you can hear me, okay, guys? Mic dead, huh? All audio went out. Can you guys hear me? Oh, weird. The mic's been on the whole time. I didn't like mute it and unmute it or anything. Well, let's get started then. Let's get started. That sucks. Wow, I don't know what happened. Must have just been some kind of glitch. Alright, I just started the recording. And we're going to start with Temporal Mantle here. Oh, we got it. We're good. I was worried that was going to miss. Alright, that's Spirit Blade 2. Did I eat this? I don't think I did. There it goes. Suppose I could have tried to Foresight Slash that. You know, when you have Rocksteady Mantle on, it just kind of encourages you to play however you want. Alright, Spirit Blade 3. It's a much smoother run right now. Alright, there's Spirit Blade 3 again. Alright. Much better run. Yeah, I needed a warm-up run for sure. You know, I've been using the Lance for so long, I don't need as much of a warm-up. I just kind of know what I'm doing. With the Longsword, Longsword's not one of my heavily used weapons by any means. Oh, I actually hit it. Nice. That's what she said. That's what he said. Oh, I should have tried to Foresight Slash that. I was in the middle of Spirit Blade. Could have easily gotten that one. Come on back. Let's try again. Alright, there's Spirit Blade 3. Oh. Oh. You gotta be kidding. Doing great damage now. Piercing pod, we're going to shoot that up at the monster. You know, when Arch-Tempered Zenijeva first came out, I had been playing heavy bowguns really heavily back then. And I feel like after I showed everyone that you could use piercing ammo, a lot of YouTubers might have actually mimicked me a little bit and been like, yeah, look how great the Pierce heavy bowgun is. But the truth is, the Glutton heavy bowgun is actually faster for killing Arch-Tempered Zenijeva. And based on what I was experiencing yesterday, you don't necessarily have to have the Pierce ammo anyways. As long as you play decent. Ah. This makes me wonder if they actually watched my channel and just kind of copied me there. Because many of them could have just said, use Glutton. Glutton's a better option. And they just didn't know that. Ooh, we getting a bit wiped out there. Oh, I missed that last swipe. Oh, he still got me. That's okay, we'll eat a max potion. Alright, we're in Spirit Blade 3. Ah, that's too bad. I did not mean to use that, for those of you who are wondering. Alright, Spirit Blade 3. Oh, that missed. What is he doing? Oh, that hit me. That sucks. And he roared. Damn, man. He just moves so much. The Spirit Helmbreaker. I can't tell where he's aiming that. Alright. It didn't hit me. That's all I care about. Alright, we're in Spirit Blade 3. Oh, there he is. He's enraged. Whoa! That was actually going to hit us. There we go. We actually landed. We actually landed the move. Oh snap! I am very hurt. Just knocking us around, man. Alright, Spirit Blade 3. Gosh, man. I'm doing really bad with that. I keep getting hit by the concentric ring. I'm KO'd. That's not good. Oh, I'm okay. He's gonna roar. Alright. That's too bad. Come here, you wapscallion. We got him. Ah, of course. He is flying. That was pointless. Oh. Just grab these real fast. I noticed it's actually very consistent to aim for his hind legs, because if he turns, he'll actually move his other legs into range. That's what happens. Let's grab this slinger bomb real fast, and we'll smack him up. Oh, he wants to use a tail attack there. Damn, didn't hit anything. Alright. That was a foresight slash. So you can foresight slash that his enragement. So close. He's got his tail down there. God, just come down, man. Oh, I actually hit the side of his wing. That's interesting. Oh, there's Feline Moxie. I tried to foresight slash it. It just didn't work. Oh, I tried to jump over it with the Spirit Helmbreaker. That didn't work either. I'm KO'd now. I'm in trouble. God, man. I have the... I'm just not skilled enough, basically. I need more skill with the longsword. Because if I had done that, it would have looked really cool if I had done that. I can't believe you done that. And I died. Rewards... Why are we missing so many lives? That's what happened to the last one. I didn't realize that we were running off of one last life. I did not know that. I would have just been more careful. How's it going, Scepter? You're from Malaysia. Okay. Scepter, are you in the Discord? So many names. Alright, we'll try again with the longsword. This is third time's a charm. Third time's a charm, right? That's what they say. Use the tempered mantle now. Oh, I don't need to do this. Go up to Canteen. Username says, Gameconomist, these titles are great. Thank you, I'm glad you appreciate them. They're fun to come up with. That's how I come up with them. I just kind of screw around. Oh, we don't have feline insurance. I ask myself, what is the most dumb or annoying title I could make? And then I just go with that. That is my whole title strategy for the streams right now. For my regular videos, I have very regular titles, but for the streams, I just do anything I want to, honestly. It's more off the cuff. Gameconomist, I'm not on Discord, just watched like every one of the streams. Oh, okay, I was just wondering, Scepter, because there's another guy on the... There's a guy in the Discord who's real active, and he's also from Malaysia. That's why I was curious. I was curious if maybe you were him and you just had a different name on YouTube. All wigglers are born gods. I don't think that's true. Who do we have? We have Fireflower. I think we were playing with him yesterday. He's got a nice Diablos Tyrannus build, except he doesn't have any augmentations. He's missing 1 level of health boost. Den going heavy Bonehorn again. He's got wide range. Did he have wide range last time? I can't remember. It's a great build, honestly. How do I say his name? Krulsifer. Krulsifer? Krulsifer. And he's got Tear with Assault support. How's he affording health boost and weakness exploit? He's got Razor Sharp. Oh, he's already wearing the Zeno Gamma armor. That's how. That makes sense. That makes sense. Because for myself, I'm restricting myself from using that armor, but I realize other people might not have that restriction. Mink says, this story time is so good, we get to see it unfold in real time. Yeah, I know. I almost carded story time. Alright, and we're going to take this little damage dealer, and we're going to jump up. Hey now. Oh, let's see if his buffs apply to me while I'm up here. I'm so curious. I bet they don't. What do you want to bet they don't, guys? Alright, Spear Blade 1. Spirit Blade 2. Spirit Blade 3. Oh, that missed. Alright, Spirit Blade 3 again. Oh, we missed. Alright, there's Spirit Blade 3 again. And he's gonna jump up in the air. Did we actually dodge that? It seemed like we dodged it. Ouch. And this is where things start to go wrong, right? Get this pick. Ooh, he shot me. Oh, I did not expect that. Let's go ahead and get the Temporal Mantle on now. Oh, good thing he roared. He could have used a different move and that wouldn't have been fun. Nice, we got a little stagger out of him. It's actually very easy when you have the mantles. When the mantles die, then you gotta play more carefully. Alright, he is tired. That's too bad. Take off the temporal mantle. Piercing pod. We'll go with piercing pod. Is this that? Yeah. We missed. Oh, any reward. Hey, eggplant. Who doesn't love eggplant? Oh. That is an invitation for us to do this. Alright, Spirit Blade 3. Ah. Oh. I'm just missing now. Missed like 3 times now. Alright. I honestly tried to foresight slash that, it just, I waited too long. Damn. Oh, nice job on the heels. What? I missed. Oh, whoa, whoa. Knocked down. Nice job, nice job. Any pods I can pick up? Ah! I missed the roll. Come on. Let's beat him up. Let's beat him up. There we go. Parts broken, nice job. Oh, I did not see that. Wasn't paying attention. That was bad. That was just bad. There wasn't anything I could do. I was at the end of Spirit Blade and... Oh. Jesus, man. I was at the end of Spirit Blade and he decided to stand up on his legs. Here we go. Ah, I missed the last run. Hey, thanks Forever 229. Did I miss the story? It's a very sad story. You guys won't believe what happened. I'm literally shaking. Oh my gosh, I keep missing this. Got it, Spirit Blade 3, finally, man. Well, I tried. Ah! I haven't died. I haven't even lost Moxie yet. I just had my teammate. Gosh, I can't believe that didn't land. Weird, did you see that? I was actually just between the rings. There we go. Nice job, nice job. He's dead. Nice job, everyone. All right. I'm literally shaking right now. How could TGE almost get carded by Xeno? I'm okay. I'm literally shaking. I just can't believe he would say that. I can't believe he would card like that. Boop, 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 boop. Smack. Look at him. He's got like spider eyes. He's got like 6 eyeballs. I'm assuming those are eyeballs. Unless these Orbis things in the front are. Look at that. When you look through his head, he's got like these round things underneath. What the... Were those what his eyes were originally going to be? And the artists are like, just cover that up. Those aren't going to be the eyes. It looks like googly eyes. Like any longsword user, always going for the head. Well, that's because the head actually does just take more damage, is where I should be attacking. Besides, I wasn't using Spirit Blade. Well, no, I did use Spirit Blade later. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look at the build. Alright, pretty straightforward, actually. If you don't have Tear with the Sword Fire, you could definitely use Reaver Calamity. I'll go ahead and end that recording now. I'm going to stop recording on that one. And we are going to call that one Longsword versus AT's Zenajiva. Now let's see. We've done lance. We've done longsword. What other weapons did I think actually did well against him? Surprisingly, I did. After using the light bowgun, I did not actually feel like the light bowgun was doing too well. Can you believe it? I thought the light bowgun was kind of meh. Let's see what else there is. I mean, just compared to like the heavy bowgun, for example, the heavy bowgun's getting a shield, and that's so useful. So you have the bow. Heavy bowgun's doing pretty well. Light bowgun, insect glaive did pretty well as well, but I've already made a video on insect glaive. Charge blade, I feel like charge blade was actually doing well. I'm concerned I'm not skilled enough to suggest this to other players, so I'm going to hold off on charge blade. Switch axe was just okay. Switch axe was more flexible than the greatsword, that's for sure. And when you're in axe mode, transforming to sword mode, you actually do get a lot of range and a lot of wide sweeping attacks. Gunlance, of course, was really well. I've already done Gunlance. Lance is good. Hunting Horn has the Bone Horn that gives you environmental negate. That's extremely good for the hop floor. Hammer. Hammer did not actually feel that good because you could barely hit him on the head. I'm tempted to give it another try though. Dual blades. Dual blades were okay. They were able to keep up with his feet. The problem with dual blades is if you try to attack the tail can lift off of the ground and you miss it. Same with the head. So really your consistent targets are the two front legs. And I felt like that was kind of holding them back a little bit. Same with the sword and shield. The short range here was actually limiting the sword and shield in my opinion. And if I'm going to do a wide range build, I'd rather do Hunting Horn. Longsword was terrific. I didn't think Greatsword was that good because Greatsword relies on his body kind of staying in place and he's constantly moving those arms around. And same with his head. You're definitely not going to hit the head consistently. So Greatsword has one of the worst matchups, I think. I'm going to try Hammer again real fast. Sleep Hammer. This actually won't require me to change the build up much. What are we missing? We're missing a level of maximum might. What are we at? 40%. There it is, maximum might. All right, we're gonna do a run with maximum might, I think. I'm sorry, not with maximum might, with the hammer. We're just gonna get another perspective. This time, instead of strictly going after his head, I'm actually going to go after his arms with the hammer, because I think it could have just been the case that I should have been attacking anywhere I could attack. What is this? Oh, my Poogie's running away. Definitely Longsword and Lance were feeling really good, though. We'll pay with the voucher. Alright, I can see that we don't have insurance, so we're going to eat Moxie. We have Benjamin, Johnny on the Spot, and Fireflower. Empress Cane Ruin, so I'm guessing he's going to be jumping around the monster. I really think that True Gay Bog is a better option. Johnny on the Spot, Tarot Pipe Crusher. That should give us attack up large. Yeah, it's an attack up large horn. And Fireflower giving us Diablos Tyrannus. Alright. Bonehorn's a much better option, by the way, Johnny. Bonehorn, you can do attack up extra extra large. And you can give out environmental negate, which helps us with the hot floor. So Bonehorn is a much better option in this case. Really terrific defense. But if you don't have it, you don't have it, I guess. Must Potato says, isn't it sad that not all weapons are equally viable? Well, I think the way it works, Must Potato, is some weapons just have a better matchup against certain monsters. I think that's a better description of how it goes. Yeah, they're not all equally viable because some weapons get a better matchup than others, and that's just normal. I think that's good, actually. It encourages players to learn other weapons, which they should. It's actually very hard to know all 14 weapons because there's so much information about them. Okay. My potion's going. He didn't hit them. Hey, there we go. That was a hit on the head right there. Nope, that wasn't. Okay, so this time I'm not going to be so strict about hitting his head. I'm going to go for anything. Ah, he still got me. That's just how it is, isn't it? So we're going to be using a lot of the brutal Big Bang charge, or charge Big Bang, whatever it's called, because he just happens to move around a lot, so it's a better skill to be using. Nice, we hit him in the chest. Ah, he got us. Oh, that should be us right there. Should be hitting him. Alright, we're going to go ahead and put this on. He's going to roar. Definitely feeling the same way I felt last time I used it. The hammer's shorter range is playing against it. And he's moving around so much, we're not really ever getting a shot at his head. And his head's just too high up off the ground, honestly. Even targeting other parts of his body, like Brutal Big Bang, takes a while to go off, and by the time you're setting it off, you're missing. Alright, we got him in the chest again there. The chest is a good spot. I had the right idea, I just was way too early. Alright, Temporal Mantle is down. He's still in the air. There we go. He landed. Right, I can't dodge that. That's annoying. So with the lance and the longsword, you're actually able to get out of his roars with both of them, with the Longsword, you can foresight slash. With the lance, you can just guard it like you would expect it to. You can't do it with the hammer. Oh, we missed. We missed. Oh, and we got hit by that. Sucks. And we got hit again. Moxie just saved us there. That was Moxie, by the way. Alright, he's tired. And we missed the last swings. Yeah, the hammer's not a good choice, honestly. Oh. I was just trying to stay near his head, but the move actually hit me. Oh, we missed again. And we're so close to him because we have to be for our attacks to land. Firefly's unstunning me. Yeah, he's gonna roar and we can't do anything about it. That was just badly aimed. Alright, we actually landed that. God, I hate that move. This is an easy move. That's an easy punish for the hammer. Oh. What does it do? Does it like converge? I wish I could be like above him and actually see where that move lands. Oh. He didn't like that. Oh, we finished that off too. Tremors. Oh, that actually hit me. Wow, that sucks. Nice. That's going to be KO. Alright, we got all of Big Bang out. The extra knockdown is nice, I guess. Oh, I still got hit. Yeah, I just tried to get anything out. I saw him getting ready for that roar. Ah, that's too bad. I don't even notice that people are fainting. I'm so focused on my own run, I don't even notice. Alright, let's go ahead and head back. So, I feel sorry for the guy playing support because he was healing the whole time and we still ran out of lives. I don't think that the hammer is a good counter build for Arch-Tempered Zenjiva. It's too slow of a weapon. It's one of those weapons, kind of like Greatsword, that requires the target to stand still for a minute. Oops, somebody says something. We got the oofs. That's right. So Longsword, yes. Sword and Shield, I'd say no. Dual Blades, somewhere in the middle. Hammer, somewhere in the middle. Hunting Horn, yes. Lance is yes. Gun Lance is yes. Switch Axe, Let's try Switch Axe again. Oops. I have a suspicion Switch Axe is kind of like a little better than the middle, a little higher than the middle. Not quite as good as a lance and the longsword. Yeah, this is a middle weapon, definitely. It has better range though. I do like that. It's definitely a middle weapon. The lance and the longsword, being able to dodge the roar is a big advantage. Like a moth to the flame. Same build on all these, really. Go mighty. We're at 35%. Wait, no. That's not what you do. I had the right idea. You do go exploiter. You give up this and you go 1 white sharpness. And then you give up these. There we go. Can we not get it any higher? We need 1 more level for max might. I think we're going to give up 1 level of crit boost, honestly. Keeping that white sharpness is a big deal. There we go. Okay, we're at 100% affinity. That's better. After using Glutton the other night, I'm not sure if Pierce is your best option. I feel like Glutton might be your best option. Which shouldn't surprise anyone if it's true. Alright, we don't have insurance, so we're going to go for Moxie. I want to learn French to become a professional insect glaive player. I don't know what that means. We don't have any health boost. That's just because of the particular switch axe we're using. I need to do more research on switch axes and find out which ones are best. We have a Tear at the Salt support. And we have Gloria Pureheart using Wyvern Ignition Impact with Guard 5 and Guard Up. That is a terrible build. You're not going to contribute any damage to the run. Tear at the Hammer of Sleep is a pretty straightforward build on this. He's got Heat Guard, that's fine. Yep, pretty straightforward builds. So when you go too much defense, Gloria, the problem is you don't contribute any damage to the run. And that means that we have to fight him longer, so he has more time to kill you. And it also means it's harder to like trip him, it's harder to knock him over. That's where everybody gets their damage from. So you're always doing kind of a balancing act between getting your optimal damage output out, as well as trying to build some defense. And then in my case, we've just gone all offense because the threshold is, with the Devil Joe weapons, the threshold for how much defense you can afford kind of shifts thanks to the very low affinity. Alright, 1, 2, hitching post. This guy, and where's our Mega Barrel Bombs? He's up there. 1, 2. Alright, so he roars. Oh, we could have put on Rocksteady Mantle. What am I thinking? Really? Is he going to roar again? Wow, Rocksteady would have been a great idea. Because he roared twice. Let's put it on. I did not mean to use that. Ah, I gotta pay attention to that move. I'm so stupid. I'm really still learning this weapon. Is that a kitty? Oh man, felt like a spider on my neck. It's a cat. It did. It felt like a friggin' spider. Oh, Rocksteady's dead. We're gonna put on Temporal Mantle. No, we're not. We're gonna die. We're dead. That's death. Ironic, he could save others, but not himself. Item box. And what are you, hitching post? Oh, my Lee. Jesus. It's being really aggressive. I'm just gonna stand still till he lands. That way we maintain our temporal mantle. Here he comes. Oh, Jesus, I let myself get tremored. Oh, and he roars. So yeah, the switch axe is definitely feeling more mid-tier. Kind of like the hammer, honestly. And I know I'm not the best with this weapon. I'm just thinking about it. I fainted? How did I... What did he use that killed? Oh, so he used his body slam. And his body slam counts as an attack when you're on his arm, apparently. Wow, that's just terrible. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. We're having a terrible run, and it's my fault. Does he use that? I guess you can only latch when you have the... Oh, that's a max potion. We want an ancient potion. Terrible run, guys. I'm just not landing any of my hits. That hop floor just destroying me. Alright, he's mad. Oh man, I'm gonna get killed by all this stuff. Look, I can remove the heat blight, but then it just comes back. So it's like you play with permanent heat blight because of the hot floor. It's really a big problem. You can see how fast I'm chipping down. It's really a serious problem. You can't ignore the hot floor issue. Shoot. Whoa. I'm gonna cause us to fail, man. I'm gonna triple cart. Should just play cool until someone else carts. There it goes. Pepe hands. Okay, so Switch Axe definitely did feel mid-tier for the matchups, like I was saying. I know I'm terrible with it, but also it was an issue of mobility and an issue of being able to deal with the roar. At least like for Greatsword, you can like tackle through the roar, stuff like that. Longsword has a way to deal with it, it can foresight slash. Sword and Shield, I suppose you could argue it can guard. Dual Blades don't have a way to deal with it. Hammer doesn't have a way to deal with it. Hunting Horns can't. Lance can, Gun Lance can, Switch Axe can't, Charge Blade can, Insect Glaive can't, but the Insect Glaive is ridiculously good. We've already covered Insect Glaive. I feel like I'm just about done for the day. The last thing I could do is play around with the heavy bowgun a little bit. Think about it for a minute. Heavy bowgun, huh? I didn't like bow either. I thought that bow felt just okay. Greatsword, Longsword, Sword and Shield, Dual Blade, Hammer, Hunting Horn, Lance. Hunting Horn was terrific. Lance, Gun Lance. We already did Gun Lance, that's the thing. Switch Axe, Charge Blade. I'm just wondering if I should redo Gun Lance. How late are we into this? An hour and 33 minutes. Curious if I can get a better light bowgun build. So we tried Pierce. I thought Pierce was okay. You're not going to want normal ammo, honestly. I feel like using the elemental ammo is just superior to the Pierce. Could be wrong about that, though. I can't tell. You get two very different builds from them. Yeah, I don't know. You should do a keyboard and mouse run. Oh, I don't know about that. I would be terrible. I really would. I honestly think Charge Blade is probably a good fit. Let's go ahead and use it one more time. I used it yesterday. Thanks, Sparks Carnival. Happy birthday and congratulations on the wedding. Oh yeah, thank you very much. Appreciate that. Big things, right? Let's see. Oh, right. You need a totally different build for Charge Blade. Did I save my Charge Blade build? I did not. Tell you what, why don't I use Glutton again? We did Glutton that one time. There's the Glutton item loadout. I'm going to use Glutton again, and I'll compare it to footage I've posted of the Pierce Heavy Bowgun. Alright, we'll go ahead and post. Oh, I don't care about this. I just didn't want to have to put my Charge Blade build together all over again. I'm wondering if I even need this chest piece with the tremor resist. I might not. Oh, there's Feline Insurance. Okay, we can't take Moxie because if you guys are looking at the food skills, Feline Insurance drops off if we take Moxie. And I'd say Feline Insurance is more valuable to the team right now. Let's take the unpredictable platter. That's going to give us feline insurance. All right. Manage items. Benjamin has posted a quest. Oh, I forgot to look at everyone's build. I'm sorry. I'm just thinking. Alright, let's go ahead and eat a demon drug. Wow, I have an ancient potion. I can see a hammer and a great sword already. And my seed. You know what we really ought to do? We ought to get that damage overlay mod and start playing with that. I think that would be fun, right? So you guys can actually see the damage output of the whole team. Kind of give you an idea of how things are going down. Alright, we already got a pretty fair amount of damage from that shot. That's his powerful move. We're going to guard that. So you can already see how having a shield is a really big advantage. You can see the Japanese, the player with the Japanese name using the Longsword and the Greatsword both got taken down by that move. Well, when you're using a shield, you just guard it, like this right here, right? You just guard it. Very easy. It's a very high damage move that knocks you on your butt. You just guard it. What's he doing? Oh, he's attacking with his tail. So one of the main advantages I'm seeing with the spread ammo over the pierce ammo is when he's not glowing red, you're actually getting very good damage out. Alright, see, once again, we just guarded with our shield. It's very easy to do that, actually. I'm going to go ahead and reload this. We're going to roll forward. We don't want to be behind that. Oh, actually, yeah, knock forward. This is wings again. Let's go ahead and eat. I hate that move. The wing attack move he does causes so much tremors. It really does. We're picking this up because one of the advantages of the pierce ammo is when he's in the air, you can actually keep shooting him. The Glutton Heavy Bowgun is going to have to take a break or use its Wyvern Snipe. So really, we can shoot him anywhere at this point. Nah, actually, you don't get... So you don't get good hit zone values on his back leg still. It's at this point that I would say pierce ammo becomes much better. Oh, I didn't guard that. That's interesting. We're going to go ahead and put on Temporal Mantle. It's going to allow us to completely ignore the concentric ring attack. I'm going to try and hit him in the head here. So you do actually get a better hitbox with his head if you can actually hit it. Wow, he's exhausted already. We're going to die from chip damage if we're not careful. Here it is. This is one of the things that I'm really enjoying, actually, is the Wyvern Snipe. Wyvern Snipe must be doing some crazy damage with the Griffin Bazooka. Makes me wonder if you could almost just do a Griffin Bazooka focus build. Oh, man, he is moving around. The problem is, when Griffin Bazooka's Wyvern Snipe was down, all you'd have is the Wyvern Ammo, and the Wyvern Ammo has a really long charge time to actually land an attack. I feel like that wouldn't work too well. Alright, we can give the team out Demon Ammo. Where is everyone? Alright, we gave somebody demon ammo. So we can shoot his hand right here as well. Having trouble we're having trouble with the chip damage because we... Oh, shoot. I didn't realize he was doing that. Should have been more careful. We're having trouble with the chip damage because we actually have to get pretty close to him, which means we have to stand in the on the hop floor. We have to stand on it, and that means we're going to get blighted and we're going to get the chip damage from the hop floor. With the pierce ammo, you would actually just kind of stay away from that and you'd walk around it more. Alright, we guarded that, you'll notice. Oh, that's not good. That explosion occurred behind us, which is why it hit us. Just gotta do it again. Gosh dang it, he's gonna do it again. We lost somebody. Feline insurance proc now. So that means we can go back and eat for feline moxie at 10 minutes. Oh, that hurt him. Kind of get away from that and heal. I think that's a smarter move in my opinion. We have these bomb pods. Let's go ahead and use these. Oh, he is actually going to drop that on us. There's another pod. Rocksteady Mantle's back. Oh, I pulled the trigger, but it didn't fire right away, and I thought I was good, but it actually did. It was just delayed. That sucks. I missed... I changed my mind on where I wanted to shoot him, so I actually wanted to stop. Another part broken. It must be his other hand. Alright, and he is tired now. He's exhausted. We ought to heal. We're at a low health right now. We use the Rocksteady Mantle now. We might head back for items soon. Oops, I should have gone this way, honestly. He's gonna roar, which we don't care about. Is he flying again? Yeah, he's flying again. We'll shoot these bombs at him now. Should have dropped some more. Some pods over here. Let's grab them. Oh, more slinger bombs. He's just always flying. There we go, nice. Think he was KO'd? No, he just staggered. Alright, we gotta be careful. And we died. Just as I said, we gotta be careful, like we died. So, like last time, there was an explosion behind us. I'm not sure if there was anything we could have done. I think we're down to 1 life now. Are we? Yeah, we gotta be careful, guys. We guarded the first attack, but the second one was right behind us, and we were still staggered from the first hit from it. Let's go ahead and back out of here. Gravy Cakes goes, no, I disagree. I think I'm seeing feline insurance again. Is that right? Yeah, that's feline insurance again. Can I also get Moxie? Oh, but it won't let me buy it. That's weird. Does feline insurance work a second time? Really curious. I'm guessing it does not. I guess we'll find out if somebody dies. So we just ate feline insurance. We'll find out if somebody can actually live with it. Alright, we guarded it. Fine. No problem. Oh no, come on, man. I doubt there's going to be any pods over here. They're going to be over there. We're just going to stand still. Alright. Now we're going to run forward. I didn't mean to guard that, actually. I would not have wanted to guard that. I would want the Temporal Mantle to... So one of the main things I'm noticing about this run is Zenajiva is enraged, but we're not knocking over Zenajiva, and this makes me believe we're not dealing enough damage. We really should be knocking Zenajiva over. Oop, you got me. We got one shot on his head, and then he's like, oh, I'm turning all the way around. I did not want to guard that. Oh, that's going to hurt him. That might knock him over. Yeah, it did. That's why I was thinking would happen. Gloria Pureheart guarding with the greatsword over there. You don't want to do that, Gloria. The thing is, you can guard with the greatsword, but it's not a very good idea because you lose too much damage when you do that. By guarding, you spend a lot of time not damaging. He's almost dead. He only does this when he's almost dead. Oh, I didn't know that actually does damage. Said I had to guard it. Oh, he's dead. Nice job, everyone. We didn't get to test to see if feline insurance would have activated again. That's too bad. Yeah, I definitely feel like spread's a viable option with the Glutton Heavy Bowgun. I could probably tweak the build a bit to be a little bit stronger. But is it better than Pierce ammo? I guess that's the thing we should be wondering. I definitely feel like it does better than Pierce during cooldown mode. When Zenajiva's not red, I feel like the Glutton Heavy Bowgun definitely does more damage. Then it kind of... maybe it flips a little bit when he is enraged or when he's glowing. I feel like the Pierce heavy bowgun, even if the two bowguns do technically the same damage, Pierce heavy bowgun just has an easier time because it can reach him from pretty much any angle, and even if he jumps up in the air. Whereas the Glutton can't really hit him when he's in the air, and you really do have to be close to him while he's using a lot of crazy attacks. Alright. I think we're going to wrap the stream up there. It's been an hour and 52 minutes, so I think that's a good time to stop. What we examined today is that the Lance and the Longsword are both actually good choices for fighting Arch-Tempered Zenitjiva. Here, we'll go over it again. Greatsword, I'd say no, it's too slow. Longsword, yes, it has a lot of vertical and horizontal range, and you can foresight slash the roll, which is a big advantage. Sword and Shield lacks too much range. Dual Blades, kind of similar, lacks too much range. I would say this is even low side for matchups, but this is about midway. Hunting Horn is a very good option in multiplayer if you bring the environmental damage negate, right? So that's good on the Bone Horn. Lance is really good because you can just reposition yourself over and over again, and you can actually reach the tail and the head because of the high thrust. Also, yeah, the chasing. The shield just allows you to guard everything. We also discovered you don't really need the guard up skill unless you're going to guard probably his big wide sweeping beam, which everyone should be able to reach. Gunlance is of course very good. With Gunlance, you can build very efficiently for long shelling, and the long shelling has a lot of good range. And then you can build earplugs. Large, you can build tremor resist. It's because it's a very efficient defense build. Switch Axe is more mid-range like the hammer. You're just going to have to deal with the roar all the time. The roar is going to interrupt you. You have a bit of a clunkier maneuverability, which you don't want that because you want to be able to chase him really well. I suspect Charge Blade is a good matchup. I'm just not good at Charge Blade myself. I need more practice. You're able to guard, which we already established is useful. And the Sade has really big range, and the problem I've said about it is unless you're really skilled, you're going to miss. The Sade's going to run past the monster. You're not going to get the full DPS out on it, but versus a big monster like Zenitjiva, you're almost definitely always going to land most of the Sade attacks, so it's probably actually very highly damaging. And then Insect Clave is kind of like top tier for fighting him. You honestly just build Truge Bog, and then you go Airborne and you're done. The Airborne, you guys got to remember, it pairs with the Draken Armor set, which gives you Elemental Airborne. You just stay Airborne the whole way. I think that Truge Bog is a better option than the Empress Cane Sticks. I could be wrong. I haven't personally tested each one side by side, unlike my editing software, but I think that Truge Bog is probably a stronger option here. Light Bowgun, I used it yesterday with the Pierce Ammo setup. I actually feel like it's kind of challenging because you do have to dodge through the concentric ring attacks, and you do have to constantly be dodging things. Whereas with the heavy bowgun, if you're feeling a little uncomfortable about what's going on around you, you just kind of guard, and that's it. Although you guys did see me die there because of an explosion that occurred behind me, so you do have to think about that. You might be able to fix that by taking like 1 or 2 levels of guard. I don't even know if I would take guard 3, honestly, but maybe like 1 or 2 levels of guard, because what'll happen is while you're guarding his, when he turns red, he has that big wind pressure. While you're guarding that, if you can recover from guarding that sooner, you can roll forward, and then wherever the explosion is about to hit you, it'll just miss because you rolled. And then bow also was kind of, it felt mid to upper tierish. The bows have the advantage of always doing a lot of damage, and the spread shot on his face is nice, but there's a few issues. You're dealing with a lot of chip damage, honestly. There's a lot of chip damage from the hot floor, and so you get a lot of damage from the, also the blight. So fire blight and hot floor together, just really chipping you down. And the bow and the heavy bowgun in particular as well, they don't really have a way to deal with that unless you have somebody running wide range on your team, which means you're constantly having to heal. So bow has that issue, but it doesn't really have the advantage of a shield. So in terms of matchups for easiness, I think heavy bowgun's going to be easier, but the bow probably maybe out damages it. It's hard to tell because Glutton heavy bowgun just does such a terrific amount of damage. Glutton just shooting Zenitjiva and juggling him on the head might be better than the bow in this case. So bow probably mid to upper tier, but heavy bowgun definitely the upper tier. Insect Glaive in the upper tier. Lance and Gunlance top tier for easy, I would say. And then Longsword in the upper tier for damage. That's the matchups, I would say. I've never done that. Maybe I should make a video on matchups. All right, well, that's the end of the stream, guys. I appreciate you guys watching. maybe I'll pop on later tonight. Maybe I'll pop on tomorrow. I don't know. I don't have like an official schedule or anything. But yeah, I'll see you guys later.